Hey guys, welcome back to Packers Corner. Troy here. It is Friday, July 27th, and I had something that was kind of on my heart the last couple days, and what I thought I'd do is make a video about it and kind of throw it out there to you guys and let you guys kind of kick it around and see what you think. And it had to do with care packages and just because mail days. A lot of you guys have been sending me PMs, or I've seen posts, not just on my videos, but on other guys' videos, saying, you know, man, that's such a great just because mail day. Oh, you're so lucky. Wow, how did you get that? Oh, man, I want that. I want something like that. Or I think I saw one guy even say, geez, how can I get those? I want those. If someone sends me something, I'll send you something. And just with the comments that I've been seeing, it was an interesting angle that I thought of what is a care package and what are just because mail days. And so anyways, here's just kind of my take on this. A care package, I feel, is just something that, you know what, you appreciate a guy's video, you appreciate something maybe he or she does with the things they do, whether it be a video, whether it be communication, whether it be chatting. And you just want to send them something to say thank you. You know what? I really enjoy your videos. Or, you know what? I really like the advice you gave me about something. And I want to send you just a care package, just to say thank you. And so that's kind of a care package. Just because to me is something that I see or something that I pull out of a pack or something that I have or discover that I think, man, you know what? I think this belongs in this guy or this girl's collection more than it does mine. And I want to send it to them, not because I have to, not because they did something for me, but simply just because. No strings attached. I don't expect anything back. I just want to do it just because. And the two are very similar, care packages and just because packages. I do believe they're very, very similar, and they can be received depending, in different ways. You can receive a package and someone could say, man, this person really does care that I helped him out. It's just because. Or maybe they sent it to me just because they're thankful. So they can be similar to the same thing, but I think there's a lot of confusion with some guys that are currently getting into our community about, how to do them and how to get them. And the first thing I can say is don't expect stuff. I think that would be the easiest thing to say is don't expect stuff. In fact, I would almost say give something away. Give something away. Surprise someone. If you see someone, you subscribe to this guy or this girl's videos and you notice they collect the Vikings, and it just happens that, about a month or two ago you had a box of football and you pulled a jersey card of a Viking, and you think to yourself, you know what, man, I think this will look really great in his collection. I think I need to send it to him. Or, you know what, I found this thing at a store, it was a card, and I got a trade or something, and I got this extra card, I just think they would like it. So that would be a good way that you can kind of start it out by just sending someone something. And get the ball rolling. But think of it not that I'm going to get something. Think of it as I want to give. Another way that some guys, I think, start is when you do make a trade with someone on YouTube or on eBay, go ahead and when you make the trade, just send a few extras along. And don't expect return. Just send a few extras. That kind of is a good start to it. I know I had made a few trades just recently where the things that they wanted to trade me for or that they bought from me, I actually put a few extra cards in that probably were more valuable than what they even bought for me, but because I knew the person collected that, or I knew that was the card that they were looking for, or it would be really good in their collection, I went ahead and added it. It's more the fact that I just want to do something nice for them. I want to bless them and make them feel good. And it's not about me. It's not about me receiving. It's about me giving. And some things I wrote down that I just wanted to think about is, what is your expectations? Is your expectations that you're going to give and get a ton back? Is your expectations that you want to get hit back with everything you send? If those are your expectations, it's going to be very difficult for you to do just because in mail days, because you're always going to be thinking, when am I going to get my return package? Another thing that I always think is care packages and just because they always take sacrifice. And what I mean by that is you have to sacrifice something. You have to give something up. And what I mean by that is when you give a care package or just because, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you a card that maybe was in your collection. It's going to cost you some money. Maybe you could have traded or sold that card. It's going to cost you some postage. So are you willing to pay the cost, the sacrifice to make it happen? And with that cost, you have to think to yourself also, can I do it? Am I in a position where I can actually send these off? Do I have the money to do that? Is this a card that I probably have to sell in order to make some money so I can make my collection a little bit better? Or is this a card that, you know what, I can let this card go? So, but either way, remember, if it doesn't cost you anything, then how is it a care package? If it doesn't cost me anything. To me, if I'm going to send something, it costs me something. If it's a care package or just because, even if it's not something I collect, it could be something that I sell or I trade. So it's going to cost me something. If it doesn't cost you anything, then it doesn't really mean I care too much, does it? And the last thing I want to mention was there's a lot of guys that do return trades. They do return their just becauses. They do return or they hit you back when you do send them something. Many guys on YouTube do that. And I mean, a lot of guys. Geez, the T-shirt I'm wearing right now. My buddy Clay, C-Max Co. He sent me this. You know, and I never even asked him to send it to me. He knew that I'd probably like the T-shirt. He knew I'd wear it. He knew I'd show it. You guys can see that beautiful T-shirt right there. But you know what? He sent this to me. He even said in one of the parties, I don't expect anything back from you. I want to give it to you. He says that I got him, supposedly he was thinking more about getting back into collecting cards. That's awesome. And you know what? I have a little hit list on the side here. I want to try to get something back to him. I want to try to find something he collects. But it's not about, I got to do it now. It's about, I got to look and see what I can find. I mean, there's a ton of guys that all the time, I'm thinking about not just myself, but I'm thinking about the community. I'm thinking about these other guys. John B. Free 29, J2 Cat 0628, my buddy Josh. I'm always looking for things for him. The Joking Asian, Willis. You know what? We've gone back and forth a couple times, and you know what? I still look for Niners, and every time I see something Niners, I think of you. I really do. Of course, Ben G76 Show, my buddy Ben. You know what? I'm always looking for things. I'm always looking for things for these guys. It's not just about me. How selfish can that be? My buddy Mark at Carter Fan 98. I know he's a Giants fan. When I'm trading for stuff, if I see something Giants, I try and throw it in there. Pitch Black 7, my friend Max, he sent me a whole set of the Pokemon cards. He probably knows I don't collect him, but you know what? It meant something to him. And because it meant something to him, he wanted me to have a piece of what he collected. And I'm still today looking for something that's sweet, that has to do with Pokemon, that I can get him back on. And it's going to come. But you know what? He even said, don't worry about it. I don't expect you to get it back to me. I just wanted to get you something because you got me going. You got me thinking. You got me, wanting to express myself in my cards. And so, I mean, there's a ton of guys. 62 Chunk, Eric, he sent me some stuff in the mail. He knew that I was going to crack up when I saw that miscut Rookies and Stars card. He knew I was going to crack up because he knows that's what I collect. I've got so many guys. Many of you guys, Hamburger Ron. Ron, he's a huge Packer fan just like I am. Many of you guys saw in one of his videos that a bunch of guys in the community got together and bought a card for him. A pretty expensive card. I think it was an Aaron Rodgers autograph card, if I remember correct. He could not believe it. He was floored. That is what we're talking about here. It's about, the community sharing. It's not about you. It's not about selfishness. It's not about what am I going to get out of this. It's about what can I give back to the community. Let's drop the selfishness and make this a thing about everyone else. You know what? Because yours will come. It's what you plant is what you're going to grow. So, in fact, what's funny, right here, sitting next to me, I got to go to the post office because I actually have 3 care packages. Actually, maybe I should call them just becauses, because I'm sending it to them just because I can and because I want to. I want to send these things that are in here to people. And one of these could be for any one of you guys. But you know what? Don't expect it. I don't expect it. When I get it, I'm in shock. I can't believe it that someone thinks about me that much that they want to bless, or even as Ben did, he actually blessed my family with that system that I can play the Nintendo games on. I don't know if that was intended what he was going to do, but he completely made my whole family happy. So guys, you know what? Think about it. If you're going to do just because packages, don't have expectations on it. And you'll be surprised what happens when things turn around, when all of a sudden you start receiving a few things. But don't expect it. That's the best thing. So guys, leave your comments below on what you think about this. It's kind of a long video, but I just kind of I was thinking about that the last week or so. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching and God bless.